Conspiracy theories sometimes seem crazy and can stem from any event or phenomenon. For example, some people believe that global warming is a plot designed to destroy the American industry. About 30% of adults in the United States believe that COVID-19 virus was created in laboratories. US President John F. Kennedy's assassination continues to be the center of conspiracy theories. In this video, we will simply explain why some people believe in conspiracy theories. People always searching for concrete explanations of what is invisible or unexplained. Conspiracy theories are a dominant feature of culture and politics. However, such views may threaten public health, social, political, and economic fabric of any society. We can see this during COVID-19 crisis, people refusing to wear masks or get vaccinated. So how to define conspiracy theories? According to Dr. Joseph Kuczynski, professor of political science at the University of Miami, Florida, defines conspiracy theory as the impression of suspicion. A small group of influential people working in the shadows for their benefits, whether economic, financial, or political. Those mysterious people generally work against the public interest. However, this impression has not been verified by subject matter experts who are competent to use the available data and methods. Throughout history, people have always believed in conspiracy theories. Evidence can be found in ancient ages. For example, Neron was believed to order the burning of Rome in 64 AC. However, there was no logical or convincing evidence that he has given such an order. So what are the general characteristics of a conspiracy theorist? In a paper published in the Journal of Social Psychology, the authors summarized the characteristics of people who are most likely to believe in conspiracy theories. They are being open, love experimenting, mistrust of others, and love of opposition. Conspiracy theory in the developing countries. In his book, Conspiracy Theories in the Middle East, Professor Matthew Gray points out that it is a common phenomena that may be popular among all society spectrums in the Arab world. On the other hand, Western countries studied conspiracy theory from different angles. Social scientists and psychologists took an interest in such investigation and their societal interpretations. Meanwhile, scholars and researchers fear that confidence and distrust in science will deteriorate as politicians and governments increasingly support political and ideological polarization. According to published research, here are 10 reasons why some people may believe in conspiracy theories. Well, they make some people feel distinct from their peers. They feel they're more familiar with knowledge, significant social political events. We are all unconsciously theorists of conspiracies, Dr. Rob Patherdine says in his book, The Suspicious Mind. Conspiracy theories are deeply rooted and deep embedded in the biases in our submind. The widespread use of the internet and social media as an unverified source of information is often blamed for increasing minds' attachment to conspiracy theories. It is common to say that 5G was already transmitting the COVID-19 virus, a claim linked to the conspiracy theory that 5G was bad for us. And Facebook helped spread the theory significantly. According to Professor Matthew Gray, senior lecturer at the Center of Arab and Islamic Studies, ideology is the engine of conspiracy theories. Some journalists, psychologists, and others attribute the love of conspiracy theories as it is the ultimate refuge for the weak and suppressed. The rise of distrust in government and science is evident during crises like the COVID-19 pandemic. Anxiety, paranoia, isolation, and loss of control are emotions that can enable love of secret conspiracies. Dr. Rezinski argues that socialization and collective identity may help to nurture our minds on conspiracy theories. People learn about reliable information sources from parents, teachers, and friends, and the media they watch. A person's view of the world issues can be significantly influenced by a group identity. Sometimes conspiracies become real. History shows that what people suspected in some cases, such as classified NASA and Defense Department programs in the US. Conclusion: conspiracy theories will continue to flourish with a growing distrust of governments and science, increasing communication platforms, and developing internet technologies with lightning speed. The paradox here is that the same technologies, networking platforms, websites, and internet enable disseminating truth and learning with a great ease. The only difference is in the way of use and the commitment to ethics, values, and moral beliefs. Thank you for listening. If you liked the video, please like and share. And if you like the topics we talk about in this channel, please subscribe. Until I see you next, Salam.